All right. I'm here with AD,
Hello, hello.
and we're just going to get right off on the lessons today. And yeah, so what are we working on again? Because I forget.
Uh, I forget too because I didn't get a chance to check out my lesson.
That's all right.
So
Go ahead, train's
my
coming.
e vowel was missing a lot of resonance.
Right. Okay.
Um, which would be like a unshrimp.
Yeah.
Uh, I.
Mm-hmm. All right. Check in with posture stuff. Take your best guess. All right.
Back isn't. Come on. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
There. Now I'm breathing into everything.
Yeah. There you go. Feels different, right?
Uh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's like the rest of my body is like, oh, we're moving now. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it all comes and goes and all that stuff, and you just check in and do it again. Try the IE now. See what happens. Exhale was a bit too much at the start, okay? So for you, um, you might this I want to get your head. So that is no longer going to help you. The
Darn.
big one. You've graduated. So you
I
need
can
the
pinch the end of it.
you could, but then it's not consistent. Um, that's better than nothing. But the red ones for you. No, the red coffee
Okay.
stirs. By the
I
way,
can run to the store later and grab one.
this is like
One.
going from it's like getting a new belt in a martial art. Congratulations.
Nice.
When you upgrade the straw, you know you've come farther.
So you're a black belt then?
Maybe. There is one size smaller than this, which is absurd.
Isn't there like a double black belt or something, if I remember right?
Depends on
I
the
did karate for like a year.
depends on the system and all that. But anyway, that's more IE but gentle. It's better. Your jaw. But where does that stem from?
My back.
Uh huh.
Psoas. Down further hips. I wasn't.
So be careful about making the assertion, right? Because every day is different.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of a rhetorical question until you go through the process of figuring it out, right?
Which is what that was. That was me checking further and further and
Yeah,
further.
yeah,
And then,
yeah,
all right, what isn't tight?
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
was like, back, nope, further, nope, hips, there it is. Legs
Yeah.
aren't tight.
And the real question ends up becoming, okay, so we have jaw tension. Why is the neck doing what it's doing, right?
Yeah,
So that's the real question, and that could be the back and the hips and all that.
it's doing this with the
Yeah,
forward about an inch. Oh, which that's a really good stretch doing this.
yeah,
That feels good.
yeah. I got to start stretching along. Fortunately, like today, if I do that too much, I'm just gonna fall asleep.
Right?
So I gotta stay awake for a few hours.
Yeah. Gotta like this is a really good stretch right now.
Yeah,
This over the side,
yeah,
like this from bicep all the way down to like here.
yeah. That's
Like,
the serratus. That's what I got to work
ooh,
on.
good.
That's when I was starting the note during the Riku interview. I was like, I couldn't undo it. It's like, I'm nervous. So it took me a second. Oh, so I got to get faster at that because if I'm performing live and that starts cracking up, oh boy, that's gonna
Right.
suck.
This is also nice. Just twist
Mm-hmm.
and hold it and play with it and breathe into it.
Yeah. Let's put this in the context of some music, though. You got a tune?
I've been practicing bird brain, but it's really hard.
All right. Well, let's go with the
Like,
one. We got one phrase at a time, right?
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, the whole song is about like struggling to do things. So you'll hear when I sing it. It's fast and complicated, and the chorus has tongue twisters in it, and it's mean.
That sounds like, you know, like it's pretty meta.
It is.
She's
Yeah. It's.
yeah.
I mean, it starts with a false start. Like
Mm.
it starts. So fuck.
Let's hear it.
So fuck. So unsure before it's even heard. Never confident in a single word. This bird, absurd in the absurd.
You're on a
Never
track, aren't
one
you?
in life that has been deferred. What?
You playing a track?
I am, yeah, in the back.
Okay. Do you need it? It's okay if you do.
At the very least, I need it for the
Whoop. I still got chat here. Is this on me?
lyrics because I'm still not on it yet.
So, here's what we'll do then. Slow it down. Slow down the track. Because you need the time and opportunity to recognize what's happening physically. Because there are things that I know that if you had the opportunity to check in, you'd be able to answer what's going on without me telling you.
I don't want to spoil the music video for you because it's really good and I want you to watch it at some point.
That's all right. I mostly don't look at the camera and stuff anyway.
Because that's where the lyrics are. Alright, and then I gotta slow it down. I almost forgot that was the whole point of going to real YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Shadow.
Let's do 75.
Whoop.
Oh.
That's all right. It's a blip on the radar. You're good.
Ah! The YouTube slowdown is not good.
No, it's
it just
not.
Stretches it.
Yep.
It's so bad. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a second to get used to that one.
Yeah. This is where, like,
So
that's useful.
It's relentless introvert, but inversion only serves to put deserving on the mind. It's such a long phrase. Like it's just one long run-on sentence.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure if it's my internet or if it's our connection or if it's Zoom.
It's more likely mine. My internet sometimes struggles with video. Let me turn off my video and see if that helps.
Yeah. I don't need it. So, yeah. You're gonna have to get used to slowing it down such that you can practice. Alternatively, we can also make it easier by dropping all the consonants, if you're ready for that. The other alternative is we can choose a different tune while you...
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure this song is intentionally very difficult.
You know Ash again? Comfortable with that one?
I do. It's the
Let's
first song I ever learned, like, all the lyrics to.
Let's do that.
But I still struggle without the backing track because brain, words, head.
Anytime we have working on this sort of thing, with the vowels and tension and all that, every time you change a vowel, right, like you got a new problem, you know?
Yeah.
So, and different consonants have their own challenges. So, when I was, like this happened when I was working on Rise Again. Could I do Rise Again? Yeah. How long would it take me to get all that down? Probably a while.
Yeah. Far longer than anybody has got time for, right? Unless we're doing it professionally.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right,
Ah,
let's see Ash again here. This
yeah.
one I should be able to do because I just sing it for fun. Oh, it's still slowed down. That's why it's like, why does this feel off? That's
Yeah.
why. That's
Also,
not right.
just a quick thank you to Caroline for I saw the contribution. Thank you.
W. Caroline. Face to face with time again. We walk once more to the end.
All right, can you do that much
Burn
without
it
the backing track?
down. What's
Hold on.
that?
Can you do that much without the backing track?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it without the backing track. That way you can take your time
Mm-hmm.
and answer the question. So when you were doing the exercises, right,
Mm.
you were able to answer the questions. So let's strip this down. What's the first word, the first vowel? Yeah. Right. So do your exercise on A, the vowel.
Hold on. I gotta remember what those were because it's been a week.
Well, so what you were doing in the beginning, which was you sing it and then you kind of like, let me process
Play
this.
with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, why did it drop out there? That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, went into fry. That's fun.
Mm.
Take a drink.
And let me while you're doing that. Hey, AO3. During lessons I don't respond much because I focus on the students, but welcome. Yeah. I thought it was that.
Face to face with time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down.
Hold on.
Burn it down.
Forget just the first vowel. Okay? There are problems that you're running into that you can answer. I know you can. I know you got this. Of course, I can help if you don't. But...
Where am I breathing? Lower back's okay. A little tight. Give that a wiggle.
You're not distraction. You're not distraction, A3. I just want to let you know that I see it, and if I don't get to respond, that's why. Ain't a problem. It's nice to have you.
Helps if I breathe in before I start trying to make noise.
I've heard that. Yeah. Mm.
Hips are less tight. Am I tilted wrong? Let's see.
So, this could also be a vowel problem, right? A could be difficult for you right now, so play with the vowel. Yeah? Too much jaw. You shouldn't have to move your jaw. You're doing yeah. Oh, you dropped out for a second. Right, now you're back. Can I hear it again?
Okay. Yeah, there you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time it's completely dropped out. That one's new. All right.
Make sure your jaw can move side to side. Maybe move your neck a little bit. Right. Oh, you dropped out again. There we go.
I was holding my jaw on that one because it told me not to mess with it.
Yeah. You can relax your jaw, just don't. No, it can move, but don't. No that. No chewing.
Gotcha. What? I'm not allowed to chew my vowels. That's like good form, though.
Oddly enough, as you were joking about not doing it, you sounded better. So.
I'm massaging my jaw muscles right now. All right. Let's see if I can't get myself into trouble.
Ooh, yeah. Much better. Keep going. Don't let me stop you. So you see how there's a bit of jaw tension on the E?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, so what's happening is that to get to the E, your tongue is still going a little far back. Right? So
Alright.
in order to get your tongue up, you're clenching your jaw. So what's bringing your tongue back?
Habit, probably.
Possibly. Right?
Well, that was an E doing the tongue thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. It just completely stops the thing.
Yeah. So there's something bringing your tongue back. What is it?
My neck is tight again. Because of course it is. Oh, that's a good stretch. Just sitting my head just past my shoulder.
Make sure you can breathe in your lower back and your stomach too, okay?
Ooh. That's a really tight stretch.
Mm-hmm. Tongue is a bit better. The tongue is still going for a little back, okay? Movement. That's another trick, right?
Let's see. Am my back tight? Let's do a little slithery snaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly not tight. But I am a ball of tension, so
Yeah, same.
makes
Relatable.
sense. It's almost like having anxiety makes you like tense or something.
Yeah. No, beta blockers are God's gift for me, yeah.
For sure, yeah. I felt my tongue go back. Stop it.
Yeah. Well, hold on. So, there's a lot that could bring the tongue back. It's a tell. It's a symptom, right? So there's the musculature, and there's also the exhale. If the exhale is too forceful, the tongue can go back as well.
I'll try standing.
That might help.
Whoa. My entire right side of my body just popped. Apparently, I needed that.
Hmm.
All right. Just chewed that E.
So,
Where did my voice go?
let's do this. A or right? That way, if you just have your finger here, you can tell if your jaw is going up or down. This way, you'll also be able to tell where your tongue needs to be to hit the E vowel.
I'm like barely moving my tongue at all.
Yeah. So, see how little has to change?
Yeah, like I basically just put a divot in my tongue.
Yep. Yeah. So, play with that A vowel. There we go.
I started moving my tongue.
That's fine. That's fine. So it's better, right?
Stretching.
So let's move on because we can't.
All right.
We could spend all day doing it, and I mean, that would be fun. But we got a song to sing.
Yeah.
What are the vowels in the phrase? Just the first, like, a little bit. A. Yeah, that's right.
Face to face. A.
Uh-huh. So just those three, right?
A.
Make sure the oo vowel is not doing anything too weird, okay?
I'm having fun with it.
Sure. How dare you have a good time?
Right? How dare I?
Yeah.
Against the rules, clearly. All right. Jaw tensed up again.
Uh-huh. Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
some nice resonance on that one.
Yeah, right? I don't know how that works.
It's like it's a good vowel for my range or something. Who would have thought?
Well, ooh has a lot of good things going for it. Um, namely, like, if we've been playing a lot with and stuff like that, when I tell people to do that, when I demonstrate it, I often retract my lips, but you don't need to. The problem with me, like, I demonstrate that by retracting my lips because it helps people lift their soft palate.
Got it.
But this can be really
I,
relaxed. So the
I
strength
don't
from the
think I
ooh
have
vowel,
too much trouble with my soft palate because, I
no,
mean,
but
I
your
didn't
lips are
intentionally go
retracting.
nasal.
Right, but your lips are retracting a little bit on some of the vowels, and the ooh,
Right.
you have to have like relaxed lips.
Got
So
it.
go between the ooh and the a, and get the benefits from the ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh,
That's more of an ah than an a.
yeah.
I keep going to ah.
Hmm? Let me get the note brush going.
To the end.
Oh, it's a little higher. I'll help you. A little flat. On. Notice that when you go to the ooh, pitch goes down. So when we have, and then the inverse happens, so the A is now flat. So pitch and intonation is another symptom of an inefficiency, right? So let me sustain the pitch for you so you can hear it. Make it nice and quiet so it doesn't bother anybody in chat. Right? And then
I struggle with signs.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do like a nice string for you. Gotta get into my computer. It's a D. I'll just keep hitting it. Hold on, listen to me. All right. Oh. There we go. So.
I went flat again.
Yeah. Again, symptom. So what's causing it?
Jaw tenses up when I go ooh.
Okay. The A sometimes will, but first things first, jaw tension, yeah.
It's hard.
What's hard about it?
Finding the right amount to brighten it by so that the O keeps its correct tone.
Yeah, when you're matching me, it tends to work out for you. So let's keep doing that. Let me. I get dragged a bit. chest and stomach. Okay.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah. Did you feel how
That,
this
that made
released?
my brain tickle.
Yeah. Did you feel how this released a little bit for you?
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. The problem is a lot of people try to copy me or copy my sound or what I'm doing without understanding that there's quite a bit I'm doing to get that like chunkier sound. So if I do no false fold retractions, if everything's just like posture vowels, that's what I sound like. Well, I'm matching you a little bit so you don't have to do as much work. You like this a lot, right? Despite a lot of the work, it's okay. It's like habit, and it'll take a while, okay? But a lot of tension here, lots of it, right? But it's going to take time. We can't spend an eternity on just one thing. We have to juggle a bunch. So, I'm matching you, and I'll try to release and just try to match me, okay? A little bit of this. Stomach and hips. Armpits. Okay.
I like barely have any muscles on here. It's like mostly just rib cage.
Yeah. Well, good attention. Doesn't need much. Because it's all particularly with the hips and the shoulders, right? Any muscle around those joints, they don't even need to be strong because they're at there's a fulcrum, right?
Right.
There we go. Yeah. So remember that control comes from that very bottom muscle in the tummy.
Right.
You know the one?
I can contract a bunch of muscles. I don't think it's just the one little itty bitty guy right below my belly button, but I can like contract that whole area.
So you can't isolate that one muscle.
Probably not. No.
Let's try to work on that because that's kind of why you're shaking.
There's a lot going on down there.
All right. Let's try to isolate that one. See how much that's solving your problem?
That burned.
Burned how?
I just worked that, like that muscle is just like, oh, you haven't used me alone in a very, very, very long time. If ever.
Yeah, and there's probably some release around the other muscles. Yeah. So. Nice. Yeah. It feels like it's a lot of work because you're fighting against a lot of like stiffness. Right? So it gets easier. Now, we do a lot of work down here, and probably a lot of people are wondering, why aren't we going elsewhere in the range? Because the second they go up, these problems will present themselves anyway, and it will be the reason why they cannot go up, and they'll be wondering why. So instead of wondering why, let's just point out the problem as it's happening, where it's happening, and that way it's not about achieving a result. Because if we're result oriented, we run the risk of missing the point.
Right.
If we're process oriented, this is to say we're solving some problems. Okay. All right. Chest.
I was running out of air at the end there.
Ah.
I like breathe in and I collapse.
Yeah. All right, we're fighting a lot of habits. So, now, a straw. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. A straw. Like the red one. It's going to help you find that out. All right. Right.
Realized I wasn't doing the stomach bit for that one. And so, like, right when you pointed out chest tension, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Paying attention to torso. Oh, my stomach isn't moving.
Yeah. Let's look at the next set of vowels. Face to face. We.
Again.
Right. Face to face.
We walk
We
once
walk.
more to the end.
Face to face with time again. Right. Before we get into like all the resonant stuff like that. What are the vowels? Just like have that on lock, right?
Right. So we're doing face to face.
Face to face with time again. Hold on, wait. Oh. Just the vowels in speech, so that we know what vowels we're working on.
I think.
Yeah. Once more.
Drop the I.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to not drop vowels when I'm doing it to the. So my brain is like, it is song. Do song things.
Right. But this differentiation between speech and song is not so
right
clear.
A little bit of phlegm there. Throat's getting tired.
Get some water. One of the reasons why I'm having you not sing right now is because just on the speech we can find resonance. So if you're tired, which you are,
Voice crack.
Not a bad sign, by the way. It's fine.
Where'd that O come from?
Yeah, I was going to say. So I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it again. Well, that's why we do it. That's why we do this. A gown. You old English from, I don't know, some place.
Probably French.
Yeah, right? Those are weirdos. Oops.
Imagine being French.
Oh. Let me go get a picket sign so I can protest you.
Right.
Yeah.
That A at the end, I do great.
That's because you don't do
else.
The A at the end is not an A.
It's an ah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Again.
yeah.
And. I guess it is a.
Again. You could do again.
How does she say it? Again. Okay.
Yeah. So you could treat that as a diphthong, but it's really just an with your tongue going towards the nasal continuant. And so it's
And.
yeah. It's not really a
Just
diphthong.
saying the word N.
Yeah.
Word? Letter?
Yeah. So it's more
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Neck is like
Mhm.
just the right side is stiff, which is really annoying.
Mhm.
But I sleep on my right, so it makes sense.
So right side of the tongue is stiff, or right side of the shoulder is stiff, right? What is the contrary, the contrary muscle on the left that would cause that? What would this be adjusting for? If this is going up,
Something else is going down on the left. Or
mm,
on the right?
something else on the left. So here's what happens. If I bring my left hip up, and I don't bring my shoulder up,
Oh.
right? Yeah.
That's, I'm like off balance now.
Yeah. So something on your left side is lifting. Could be your serratus, right? Could be your hip.
My serratus can always use a stretch. Wow, that one really needs a stretch. Okay, I think we found it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can barely even. My
Yeah.
elbow isn't even over my head.
Yeah, there's a reason we get along. And like, we're both balls of anxiety and tension. So like, I know this problem set very well.
Chat reflex streamer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good stretch.
Mhm.
That feels great. I'm about to fall asleep.
How have you been sleeping in general? So I'll tell you right now, I probably wouldn't do a lot of practice today for me because I'm pretty tired. And if I stretch out, I'm just going to basically fall asleep, which I would treat as practice, by the way.
Well,
Right.
other than sleeping on the couch the last 2 days because my grandma had her knee surgery, so
Well, that would do it.
keeping an eye on her.
That would do it.
I've been sleeping fine, so
All right. Well, yeah, but sleeping on the couch will do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll definitely increase tension, and it definitely has.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a really good stretch, though. I need to do this more often.
Yeah, same.
All right, let's see if I can't throw hands with God.
Jaw on one of those.
My O.
Yeah. Where's the O in this sentence?
2.
That's an
Yes,
O vowel?
ooh, not
Yeah, there you go. Important distinguish.
Really?
When
Really,
you're
Brian?
doing the oo, oh, your tongue is doing this. Oh, it doesn't need to. Oh, yeah.
I don't have to move my tongue at all to go ooh.
Yeah. Less has to change than you think. It's actually quite minimal.
Yeah. I love language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here, without moving your lips.
moving my lips.
Yeah, so watch how I can get to an oo without my lips. This is like I don't like this is like technically factual. I don't care for the explanation because I think like oh and oo with your lips makes it life easier. But like yeah, technically you don't have to move your lips.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do it
That's
anyway.
not
Screw
an
it.
ooh.
Yeah, but yeah, scientists are like insist you don't need your lips. I think it's weird.
I think they're wrong.
I don't know. When they model it, they can do it. I don't know. But like, look at how little I have to move. I guess is more my point.
Hmm.
I'll open my mouth, not it. Yeah. Hey, yeah. See how easy that is?
The hilarious part is I'm just kind of sitting,
Yeah.
like, super, like.
Well, that's why we're doing it with speech first.
Try to turn on my camera just because it's funny. Oh, I can't because I turned off OBS. Oh, there we go. I'm just like, this is how I sang that.
I'm afraid to check Throne right now.
Uh-oh.
Continue.
What'd y'all do?
Wow. Okay, sorry. Thank you for all the contributions. That's still a lot to me. That's still wild to me, Vester. All right.
Where did the e a again e e I guess with
Yeah, It's not quite E. Yeah.
I that's I, not it's not team. I'm learning the English language for the first time.
Well, so you never, I mean, how often do you think about this, you know?
Right, yeah. I'm just talking. But now I'm trying to make all the vowel noises in order to put it in my brain, and it's like, nope.
Yeah.
Throat's definitely getting tired.
Yeah, but you see how, like, you see how much we have to. This is why, instead of doing it on pitch, it's important that we have the vowels down pat. You know? If I can just do that, even if it's the most lazy posture and all that stuff, right? You can, like, just vowels alone. My posture was jacked for years, and I still got gigs just because Marilyn was like, had one thing she taught, and that was like vowels, and that was it. So I did this with Marilyn 5 days a week for 2 years. My vowels were really good, so no one ever thought to correct my posture. Ever. That was Diane. Diane's superpower was that. And then I had learned my vowels with bad posture. So I had to
So
kind
you
of
had
undo.
all those bad habits from having janky posture.
Yeah, but I knew what it was like to sing with good vowels, so that made things easier to fix after the fact, right? So it's not like Marilyn did me dirty or anything. So, yeah, but you can get a lot done with just vowels. Yeah.
Why did that turn into an E?
That's fine too, right?
Yeah, we have fun here.
Yeah.
It's like me with my inward pterodactyl screech that I do. Ah!
Yeah.
Those weren't the right vowels, but they were at the right pitch, I guess.
Not quite.
Sort of.
Right pitch would be face to face with time again. Oh,
Face to face with time again.
right. How resonant can we make those? Face to face with time again.
I'll get out of L posture.
Yeah.
Face to face with time again.
Again. Yeah.
Again.
Well,
That was a limp on
Yeah.
that again when I did the whole
This
thing.
is what's happening.
Ah.
Again.
As I deflate.
Yeah. But the resonance is more there, right? So it's better. It's not done, but it's better. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some stretching going on.
All right. Oh. You sound different. Did you dye your hair? Nope.
I can tell the increase in 0.005 milligrams from the hair gel or the hair dye. It's cranked your neck 0.002 centimeters to the left.
Wouldn't that just be 2 nanometers?
Listen, all right.
No, it wouldn't be nanometers. Nanometers is like a millionth of a meter. It'd be like microns, I guess, probably.
Yeah.
That's a really good stretch, though. Oh, I gotta pick a different one because
See if
otherwise
you
I'm
can-
gonna get addicted to that.
Yeah, so see if when you're in your stretch, you don't hold your breath. See how when you're like, that's a good stretch. Like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this torso twist is like my psoas is like, ooh,
Yeah.
that one feels good.
Yeah, when you do your stretches, make sure you can breathe in a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah.
I'm like right on the edge of can't breathe into it, but yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Go the other way with that, because otherwise I'm gonna be uneven.
Mhm.
Ugh. Oh, my back is like right up between the shoulder blades.
Sleeping on the couch will do that.
Yeah. It's like then I hang my head and it's like, ooh, that's a nice stretch. Even just sitting here with my head looking down, ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's really tense. Muscle that goes from probably feels like base of the skull down to the shoulder. That guy is tight on both sides for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, front of the shoulder. Like back of the skull to the front of the shoulder. That's a weird insertion. I feel like that's not correct.
Play with it. Play with the vowels while you're doing it. Where's your tongue at?
Just floating.
Oh, it's going back.
Yeah. I swallowed it again. Stop it. Face to face with time again. Helps to be able to see the words, but I can't see the words.
Face to face with time again. That's all we're working on.
Yeah, but I don't know why being able to see the vowels. I don't know why it helps.
Let's change that to kinesthetic. right? So the harder it is to recall, actually the more effective the practice is, right?
Okay.
Face to face with time again. Face to face with time again.
Mm-hmm.
I burped mid.
Let's go with Slithery Snake.
Okay.
What am I doing there? Trying not to look at the words, that's for sure. Face to face with time again.
I'm gonna make your life easier here, okay?
Alright.
Because what you're doing is you're like trying to do assume the position. That's what you're trying to do. Stop. If you knew how to do it exactly, you'd just do it.
Sure.
So don't presume you know how to do it. Just play with it. Stop like
I've been
planning.
speaking for like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
20 some odd years.
Yeah. Stop having a plan. Play.
Stop it.
What stop it?
Because I started assuming the position.
Okay. All right. But how do you fix assuming the position?
By just doing it.
By just moving the position. Right?
Position is over there now. Go over
Yeah.
there. Go away.
Just play.
Stop being in my brain.
You're judging and you're trying to control shit. Experience it.
Ooh, that one's fun.
Tongue's going back. Tongue's going back, and it's fun. You think it's fun because of bone conduction. That's just your tongue going back.
I was biting my tongue.
Right.
Like between my front teeth.
So you can still have a tight tongue and do that.
Huh. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Which?
The problem is that very determined people can really quickly gamify a good exercise.
What? Me
Yeah.
gamifying things? No, never.
But that's why like it takes a certain kind of mentality to be in listening mode and experiencing mode. You're using your conscious mind to dictate your action. I am doing this now. Stop. Alright, so I was at like the best yet.
Because you told me to stop thinking.
Oh, huzzah.
My mind is tense now. It's always tense.
So
I'm on sertraline for that.
people who are engineers, I'm in the same boat. Our mind is such a useful problem-solving tool. The problem is that, for like, you can, when you're solving an engineering problem, you can read the documentation. The equivalent of reading the documentation for singing is learning about your body. Right?
Yeah.
So stop trying to problem solve before you read the documentation. Right?
All right.
So just learn. Just take it in. Just listen to your body. Don't stop dictating. Because you've spent, 20 plus years being alive using your body. Right? So the dictating.
I wiggle my arm when I do that.
Play. Yeah. Yeah, that silliness and nonsense is more useful than I'm going to do this now. If you knew how to do it in your conscious mind, by the way, never going to work anyway, because you got like 200 something odd muscles. I don't care how smart you are, how powerful your brain is. 200 something muscles tracking them. Then their relationships, right?
Right.
That's, what is that, O3N or O4? Like, it's impossible. Impossible.
It'd be O N to the however many muscles, probably.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to use your conscious mind. Turn off the brain, do, observe, then problem solve. If you try to do both at the same time, you'll never improve. Period. You're going to hit a wall. You'll never get better. Yeah, that's more useful. Do that one. Can you take that same playfulness and then stick it to the exercise we were doing?
Vowels. Face to face with time again. It's almost easier to do it with the, the stupid consonants in there. So my brain is like, the words don't have only vowels.
But
Stop, brain.
again, because
Stop
it's
being
harder. Well, no, because it's harder. Right?
dumb.
Like, it's going to take practice, right? You know how many years I've spent on E, A, right?
All of them, probably.
Yeah. Years. Just scales on different
Try that
vowels.
now.
Not that useful. I think putting it in musical context is more useful generally. Just lots of songs. So kind of the same idea. Scales are fun. They're good. Doesn't really help that much.
A song. I feel like my brain is getting fatigued.
Well,
again. Let's try something else.
Well, we gotta end. It's been an hour. That's why it's fatigued.
That
Yeah.
would also do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But you'd be able to practice for longer if you weren't so, like, mental focused.
I'm a very cerebral brain. Do the thing.
Yeah.
Will work good.
So am I. You know, here's the thing. If you do like physical fitness and stuff like that, just like a walk, nothing crazy. You'll start to like experience a little bit of what it is to just listen to your body. Right? The problem with people that are smart.
I meditate a lot, which is a lot of that.
That'll do that, yeah. This can be meditative, by the way. This can be like the same thing. But you have to remove all judgment from it.
Just start doing random vowels while I'm meditating.
Yeah.
That would probably take the
Actually,
out of it, but we can try it.
Well, that would be, I mean, people do that. Right?
True.
So that's a form of meditation. Yeah. All right. I got the next person, okay?
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Leave button.
Ran out of my ADHD medicine, so I'm like really tired today. The withdrawal's gonna suck because I don't get a refill until like Monday. So first 2 days are always brutal. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how effective I'll be today. Let me get water. I'll be right back. Hey there.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can. I'm going to be right back and get some water, okay? All right. Okay. Want to sing a little something? We'll see where we're at.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
I've been in a sea shanty mood the last like week since our last lesson.
Okay. I like me some sea shanties.
Um, I think I'm gonna sing "My Jolly Sailor Bold."
Okay.
I'm debating if I want to like sing it in the lower or like the part that's near the very bottom of my range, or like sing it up at but a more comfortable part.
Let's do it a bit more comfortable. Give me 1 second because the dog just came in and now the door's open with laundry. Alright. Yeah. From your speaking voice, I can tell that either is going to be fun.
Okay.
And we'll have something to work on.
Okay. Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did
Alright, hold on.
stray.
Let's do that. On the music.
Okay. Ah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was that inhale? That's what happened. Right?
Right.
So, like, something stiff for you. Like, real stiff.
Okay. Let me stand up this time.
Sure.
Okay. Can you still hear me? Does it sound fine?
Yep.
All right. And it's still on the raspberry, right?
Yeah. Oh, on. You hear that?
Yeah.
Right on the inhale. So take some time. What's stiff?
Um, my neck probably.
Mm-hmm. Even just taking the time to figure it out, did you feel what changed?
I don't know if it's placebo, but I want to say I'm a little more relaxed.
You are.
Okay.
Ooh, on. You hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can start at any time you want. You can take a long breath. It doesn't have to be quick. Oh, on. You hear that? Anytime it's that's stiff.
Okay. Okay. So more relaxed breaths is the goal right now, I guess.
If you do that, you're gonna exhale, and some's gonna be stiff. So it's not necessarily more relaxed breaths. I mean, that yes, but let's answer the question: where in the breath? What's tight? Right? Slow down the
At
breath.
least whenever I'm breathing in, I feel it in my chest mostly.
Your lower back and your stomach are tight, so that when you take a quick inhale, the thing that's moving is the chest.
Okay.
Here's a little hint. Instead of thinking I'm going to suck in air, just expand your rib cage. Those are actually the muscles. your
Okay.
diaphragm will work. I mean, obviously the diaphragm is the actual muscle, but no nerve
Right.
endings, and
But I get what you're saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, so expand the rib cage.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Here's
Yeah.
the thing: is if your back is tight, stomach's tight, your rib cage won't move.
Okay. I think I think I got at least an idea of what you're trying to say.
Yeah, speaking voice sounds way better. Okay.
Okay. And still on the tongue thing.
Yeah. Whoop.
Uh
Old habits die hard. Slow down the breath. Take your time. It's like playing guitar, right?
right.
A lot of people. I did this for a long time. I've made every mistake on every instrument you could possibly imagine. I wanted to shred, and if you tense things up, you can get maybe like 5 BPM faster if you take where you're at and just really like effortfully do it. But the better way to do it is just slow it down and find more efficiency. Because you look at like Jeff Loomis, like the things are just like they're just moving. You know,
Okay.
so slow it down. Ah, you hear that?
Did I do it again?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A little bit.
All right. 45th times the try.
Well, so here's the thing. It's better, right?
Right.
It's not like on or off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But being aware of it at least helps. But then I have to actually get used to breathing like that instead of how I normally do.
And the problem, like, here's the thing, is that there's a lot of pieces to the problem because there's a lot of
Right.
emotions involved. So you might solve one problem, then it's better. But the sign, the symptom, which is that sound, is the symptom. So you might let me solve this problem. Uh-huh. Right. So the problem just ends up evolving. Right? And inhale and exhale is like a fundamental part of singing. I still work on that shit,
Right.
right? But the symptom right now is the sound.
Okay.
Mhm. All right, let's hear the difference. It's not all gone, but it's better. Let's hear what that sounds
You
like.
want me to sing it?
Sing it with these newfound habits that we're trying to build.
Upon
Ooh,
one
hold on.
summer's
Hold
morning.
on. Did you hold your breath before you sang?
I did.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, so just breathe in and then go.
Yeah, because if you hold your breath, false folds and your actual vocal folds seal shut. So you're
Okay.
that's where you're starting from.
Right.
You need the opposite of that. So none of this holding the breath.
Okay. Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay.
That is way fucking better. How to feel.
It felt different.
Okay?
I don't know, like this where like I feel like my sides, or I feel like my sides are engaged a bit more.
Interesting. There's some
I don't
nasality
know.
creeping in.
Okay.
So, pinch your nose. And a little slithery snake. And see if we can figure out what's going on with your sides. Whether it's tension, whether it's whatever, right?
Okay. So you want me to pinch my nose while I'm singing it again?
Yeah, if your sound changes as you're on a vowel, because if you're on a nasal continuant like an N or an M, it's going to be nasal. That's why they're called nasal continuants, right? But on a vowel, if it changes,
Upon one summer's morning.
ooh, you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a real nice adjustment. All right. Again.
I felt it like vibrating in my nose, so.
Yeah, and then you fixed it. Again.
Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did stray.
All right. Tongue tension's coming back. Old habit.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, can you repeat what you said?
Because the tongue tension's coming back. Hmm. Hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna drink some water.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Ah, okay. I didn't like that. It's hard to keep all of the breath that I need
What do you mean?
while doing that.
What do you mean all the breath you need?
Like, I'm always like at the. I feel like I'm kind of running out of breath just shortly before I'm reaching the end of a phrase while trying to do the notes while I have my tongue like that.
Nasality. It's like an air dump.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a school of thought that when you're learning a high note, to use a French nasal. Because what do we need for high notes? Less air, right? So there's some schools of thought that teach, when someone's learning a new note, and then you open up the soft palate as you go. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why.
Okay. if I have less nasality, then that'll help.
It'll be easier. Yeah. And the other thing too is you have some stiffness, so you're not taking like a full inhale. Like there's some stuff that's just not expanding, so you don't get as big a breath. Also, you're on your low end, like you're down pretty far down low. So you're using a lot of air to get the sounds. It's like a combination of things, but we fix one thing, we fix two of those things, right? Problem solved mostly. Because you can't fix the fact that you're singing low notes in your low end, right? So.
Right. If I was singing this like in the really low part, then I don't even think I'd be able to actually do the tongue exercise.
Yeah. Yeah, because you probably are used to like shoving down your larynx to get to the low end. Yeah.
Okay. Crap. I lost it. I lost my first note. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Feels much better,
That was a
doesn't it?
bit that was a bit easier, yeah.
Your speaking voice is like real nice. Give it a shot without the tongue thing.
Without
Oh, there's the tongue back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did you say give it a shot without?
Without the raspberry. Just sing it. Yeah.
No, that's slower. Okay. Sorry, I just have like two different keys that I've sang this song in my head, and I'm trying to remember which one I'm doing this.
That's the starting pitch.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay, conversing with a young lass who seemed to be in pain, saying, William, when you go, I fear you'll ne'er return again.
So your closed vowels, you get this great sound. Ooh and E and I, you're kind of losing it because you got some jaw tension, right? So progress. That sounds really nice. Nasality's sneaking in, but you know when it happens. So no point in me belaboring the point. You can find it out yourself, right?
Right.
But let's address this jaw tension so that your resonance doesn't go from right? It could be yeah. Hit your nose on your eval. Jaw tension as well. It's better. Improvement. So what happened there. I want to get through it. You're and then you were like, "Well, that's not an E vowel. Let me fix that." Or maybe that was your inner monologue. I don't know. Wasn't there for that one.
Something along those lines.
Something like that. Yeah, but if you knew, That's good. So keep playing with it. Let's see where we can get with this.
Just like on odd E or
Yeah, whatever good vowel is for you.
okay.
You're using your jaw to get to E. You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay? I think that's something you mentioned last week.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was about just using my tongue, right?
Uh-huh.
Instead of using the jaw.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I practiced it, but it's still like not.
Old habits die hard, and the other thing too is if your neck is tight and your tongue is going back a little bit, you probably are going to have a hard time getting to the E vowel, and so clenching your jaw like might be this like little thing you're doing to help you get there
Okay.
because your tongue is going back. Right?
It's like I wish I had like a mirror in front of me.
It
so I
only
could
helps
see
so
where my jaw
much.
was.
It only helps. What you can do is you can put your finger right here. Gives you like a physical
Okay.
cue, the same way like putting your hand in your chest. You know?
Right.
That'll help.
Just- okay.
So here's the thing. Positive, you didn't clench your jaw. Negative, that wasn't an E vowel. Right? So there's a
Right.
reason why we do things with our body. So you're clenching your jaw to get to an E vowel because there's something that's bringing your tongue back. What is that? Probably you mentioned your neck, right?
I don't know. I'll be completely honest with you.
All right.
It's just
So
me
on an
trying to
NG,
think.
on an NG, try that. If the tongue
Just like
flattens more easily, like if you do an NG, you can feel the tongue in the roof of your mouth. So you can feel it move a little bit more easily. So if you move around as you have an NG, you'll feel your tongue react to certain things.
okay.
Right? So if it's your neck, all right, my neck being like this is bringing my tongue back. Cool, now I know. Right? So discover.
So if I like bend my head down,
Mm-hmm.
then it feels like that's where the sound's coming from.
So here's what's nice about this one as well. I'm gonna get off my lazy, tired toughest for you, okay? Because I care. Take off my headphones. So I did this. This is something I did with Phantom Cat in his lesson. I like this one a lot. So the problem with just bringing your head down is like you'll also get your jaw kind of closed a little bit, so it'll actually kind of give you this false feedback. So instead of just that rather. Right.
Okay.
So I'm doing here, I'll put my headphones on a second. I'm bending over at the hips, letting my head dangle and my shoulders dangle. I am moving my hip to the right and forward such that my elbow kind of goes over my ear and then I reverse. Oh boy, and for the most part, sorry, it's just like popped over my hip. I don't even know if you heard that. That was crazy. All right, now I can hear you. But like, yeah, using the hips to kind of like get my torso to move. And then because I'm not judging the sound, we're just seeing what happens. I'm noticing, oh my god, my serratus is real tight because as I stretch it, I almost like don't make a sound anymore. Right? Try that. See what happens. You see how that goes?
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like it's tighter whenever I bend over to my left.
Oh, good observation. Luckily, this thing is a stretch. So you can do it more and pause. Kind of like stick in one area a little bit more and just move the hips to move yourself.
It's hard to keep the note going.
Yeah, but that's okay,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you want to. This is all about learning and listening to the body. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's stop with this wonderful little stretch here,
Okay.
and go ahead and sing the tune with what we've figured out.
Upon one summer's morning. Yeah.
Yeah. It's better, right? We don't fix all our problems in one go.
Right.
Just constant improvement.
It's a
Never done.
marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, and we're never done, right? It's always better. Always.
Right.
So it's not about being done. Yeah.
Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay, conversing with a young lass who seemed to be in pain, saying, William, when you go, I fear you'll ne'er return again.
Yeah. That's a way better sound than what you started with. Guess what's back?
Uh, Tongue tension. I don't know.
Not well, yeah, it's better, but that's better. What's back is
Okay.
makes sense,
So
right? That's the problem we kind of solved first, right?
right,
Yeah,
but then other problems were being solved, and then I forgot.
yeah, whack-a-mole. It's fun. Let's solve the again. That sounds way better. Dare I say, very handsome. And what sucks is that you're not a tenor. So that I compliment your voice, and it's not a tenor sound. Ooh,
No, I have been the furthest thing well, I was the furthest thing from a tenor.
not the furthest
I
thing from a
was in the
tenor, but
choir.
you got a low voice, yeah, nice baritone voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's a difference between like an operatic bass and a choir bass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
oh my god, yeah. It's not even close. Yeah, no. Basses are weird. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can remember to breathe correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did stray Down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay, conversing with a young lass who seemed to be in pain, saying, William, where you go, I fear you'll ne'er return again. My heart is pierced by Cupid, I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and sit down.
Okay.
What'd you have for lunch?
I ate some leftover pork chops and some mac and cheese.
How many cheeses was the mac and cheese?
Uh, I don't know. It was like some Kraft mac and cheese.
Okay. What about breakfast?
I did not eat breakfast today.
Did you eat breakfast yesterday?
Yes, I did. I ate oatmeal with brown
Anything?
sugar.
Anything in the oatmeal?
Brown sugar, I
Okay.
guess, but nothing else.
What brand of brown sugar?
Ooh.
Doesn't
It
matter. I just made
was.
you forget. Go ahead and do it again. 'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I see how it is. It's a distraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second I got the out of you, I was like, yep, and we're good.
I need water
Sure.
so I can remember.
you need oh, I'm going for like a faux Russian accent. You need nutrition and hydration to build the myelin. Oh.
Okay. And then you want me to sing it again, right?
Mm-hmm. But check into everything, right?
Right.
Yeah. Take your time.
Upon one summer's morning.
Stomach tension a little bit. Maybe a little bit in the hips too is what's preventing it from moving.
Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay, conversing,
Good catch.
conversing with a
Hold on.
young lass. Okay.
Sing on the flatulence.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, be mindful of not holding your breath. Ooh, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's back.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of different things.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I breathed in through my nose and that happened.
Yeah. If you breathe in through your nose, your larynx is going to rise. Not necessarily a bad thing,
Right.
but just so we know.
It's just so you can be intentional with your choices.
Yeah. For what I do, I almost always breathe through my mouth, but that's also because I have like my nasal, like when I, day to day,
Right.
I through my nose, but when I sing, I go through my mouth. But I also have a deviated septum and like 2 polyps in my nostrils that I have not yet removed, which I probably should, but oh well, here we are.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, consequences.
I keep trying to. I keep catching myself holding that initial breath.
Yeah, it's a bad habit. Okay. Hold on. Let's take some time just on the because it's so here's what happens. We've been doing it for a while. We had our usual like when things are going real well for a student, like the usual mid lesson breakthrough. Everything's kind of downhill from here, and that's okay because you're tired, right? Like, and because we're not taking as much time on every single problem, we're trying to put it all together. So instead of trying to put it all together, let's acknowledge that you've been at it for about 40 minutes straight, that I'm a dick, and I constantly ask people to keep like pushing their mind, right? But there's only so much you can focus on. What's this consistent problem you're having? It's the inhale and the holding of the breath. Let's just work on that. Okay?
Okay.
Uh, uh,
So, do you want me to like kind
uh,
of just sing it on a vowel or?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure that like you don't have to do the whole thing, but when you are done with the phrase, either exhale everything or run out of breath on the phrase, because what you don't want to have happen is if you keep inhaling without exhaling all the air, you're going to get lightheaded. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So let's take a pause here. You
Okay.
see how like much work just one of these things is?
Right.
You know? Like that's why I'm a dick. Right? I had you do so much. And the fact that you kept kind of getting by and there were improvements here and there and all that stuff. So have a seat. What did we get done? What did we do? What were the things that I had you working on? Obviously you can
So,
the benefit of filming this stuff is you can go back and see it,
right.
but let's see if you can recall.
So it's like breathing by trying expanding my rib cage instead of breathing more into my chest.
Why?
Good question.
So you have more control when you have something that you can do. The contraction of the intercostal muscles, which is the muscles in between the rib cage.
Okay.
Those will first of all they contract when you breathe anyway, and they also are something you can control. But it doesn't replace the fact that you have tension elsewhere. Okay,
Right.
so it gets us by. It doesn't like solve every ounce of the problem, but you know, like Rome wasn't built in a day. All that. Okay? Now, the reason why this works is the way that breathing works is you don't suck in air. You create a pressure differential between what's inside your lungs and the atmosphere by expanding the lungs. Because nature pours a vacuum, air comes in the lungs. You don't suck in air. You just create a pressure difference by expanding the lungs, which don't have structure of their own. They're attached to the rib cage.
Okay.
Right. What did I just say? 'Cause I said a lot. Summarize in your own words.
So you said that like the reason that you try and breathe by expanding the rib cage is because it gives you more control because of the way that because you don't want to breathe by like we don't suck in air and by and yeah you expand your rib cage
What are the muscles
or
that expand them?
the muscles.
Hmm. You're fine. I'm just asking what are the muscles? What are
Yeah.
the names?
I don't remember the names of the
That's right.
muscles, but you said
Intercostal muscles.
intercostal muscles.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
So that's breathing. What else do we say about breathing?
Breathing. Don't hold my breath before I start singing
Why?
because I think it like has the false folds get in the way and
Why do they do that?
I guess whenever like you stop, well, I don't know the exact reason, but
That's
whenever I
fine.
just did
By the
it,
way,
I like
it's if you try and nothing comes up, I don't know is an acceptable answer. Okay? I'm just trying to get
no,
you to like crank your brain a little bit. Okay? So the answer is
and
this.
so
Let me just give you the answer so you have the right
okay,
one. Okay? Because I didn't really explain this that well. Your vocal folds and your false folds, when you hold your breath, they're a sphincter. They seal. This will help and is a good thing if you lift, right? But the problem is that it creates this tightness. You can even hear it in my voice a little bit, despite my not trying to contract them a little bit. Body just wants to do it. So if you hold your breath, that's what happens.
like last week, a lot of what I remember working on was like retracting the false folds while I was singing, and so if I hold the breath, then it kind of directly makes that more difficult to do.
It brings them in. Yeah. Like you go into the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why we don't hold our breath. What else? We have breathing. Inhale. Don't hold the breath.
There's the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
that was, I think, briefly mentioned, and it's not, or I guess it was my jaw that like I'm like clench. You said I was clenching my jaw to make an E sound
Mm-hmm.
instead of, I guess, just bringing my tongue back to make that sound. I don't know.
Yeah. So your tongue was going back. So you can kind of make other vowels work, not when you go up, but like where you're singing at, yeah, you can make it work. Problem. It needs to go up on the E vowel. So you're getting like a right? So I can clench my jaw and bring it up.
Right.
So you're clenching your jaw to bring up your tongue. And so then what did we do to fix the tongue issue?
We did that stretch where you had me like holding a note on an NG sound,
Mm-hmm.
and then I like would bring my hips forward to like get my arms moving around so I could and try and figure out like what position was making my tongue or making me clench my jaw, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
So, and also to explore some other things.
right.
What did you find?
The thing that I remember finding is like I think the sound kind of flattened whenever I bent to my left.
Mm-hmm.
And like I guess whenever I put even whenever like I went from like just staring straight forward to bringing my jaw down, I guess that made it the sound also flatten a bit from how it was before. But that's what I remember.
Yeah. We can always check. You know, we can always check the valid and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
I think there's breath, there's the jaw clenching.
Nasality?
Nasality. Okay.
Yeah. So, that's quite a bit. You got a lot of homework, but you did kind of a phenomenal job of taking what I gave you last time. Yeah. You sang Ash again, right? That's what we
No,
did?
last week?
Yeah,
No,
what did we do
last
last
week
week?
I sang Misty Mountains Cold.
Alright. I forget.
Yeah, I mean I
What?
like the song. I haven't sang it much, but
Yeah. I have like a fun problem to have where I have a lot of folks coming in
you
back
do a
to
lot
back.
of these things.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But it's fun. You sound really good. You know?
Thank you.
Like just because there's like these
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, now I remember the Misty Mountains. It's the like that Loiter song, Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
reminds me of talking to. Yeah. Okay.
You know, I don't have like I think I'm a pretty solid singer, but there's always stuff that you
Always,
can work on.
always. My favorite thing, and this is why like I feel like ERB was grateful in my video. She said as much that like I'm like it's karaoke, right? It
Right.
ain't that serious, right?
Yeah,
This
I mean, karaoke is it's for fun.
yeah. So when I'm streaming and I'm
That's
trying to like to do a Rick roll, you know, I'm like in the midst of it, I'm like, oop, my serratus is tight. Let me just fix that, right? So, you know, and people think they're clever, and on my shorts, they'll leave comments. I'm like, oh, wasn't perfect. I'm like, yeah. It's like my first
You
note of the
made a
day. Or,
mistake
yeah,
in
right?
karaoke? How dare you?
Yeah. Pavarotti got it, man. It's crazy, right? But that just goes to show there's always something. Always. Never done, you know?
And
And then tomorrow's a new day and you'll have new problems. But as we do this more, you have this toolbox of problem solving things, you know? So it's just a matter of recognizing the problems and solving them and spending a long time doing that every day. Just a little bit. Yeah. I'm saying that more for other people because I think you get it. And I don't think I need this lecture for you as much as I'm just putting it out there in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Like, it's, I mean, building the skill. Like, I play fighting games,
Oh shit, nice.
so
Are you
it's
that you played Twix KO?
no, I don't. I'm not a big fan of tag fighters.
Gotcha. Yeah. My brother
But
worked
yeah,
on
it's
works on 2XKO.
yeah. I remember
but,
you
yeah.
you said that at one point.
Yeah.
Like, just what I was trying to get at is like it's a very similar or improving at like a fighting game or any skill really is kind of a similar process.
Yeah.
It's just building piece by piece and not.
I wish my hero was like growing up for esports was Daigo instead of Flash. Because the narrative is a lot better. Daigo has a lot more intelligent things to say than like the Kespa narrative of like, oh, children should be locked in a room for 16 to 18 hours. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Daigo has a lot of good things to say about training, actually.
Yeah.
Like legit. Yeah. The level of focus too, and this goes back to like listening and like being in like flow. My brother's friend was actually there for the Daigo parry.
For moment 37.
Yeah. The crowd went insane, right?
Yeah.
And my brother was on the phone with his friend when it happened. And my brother's like, what just happened? And yeah. Daigo said he couldn't hear anything.
It's whenever you're in the zone.
Yeah, right.
Zone.
Yeah, that guy is legit. Yeah. I love when he plays his top 8 these days, but yeah, that guy's goated. Anyway. Yeah. I am just rambling now. You want to sing a few notes, see if we can pick a problem. Which was the problem that we solved of the problems that we discussed?
I think the one that we focused on the most was the breath.
Mm-hmm.
So
try a little bit of that.
Do you just want me to sing the song again? Or
yeah, just a phrase.
Okay. See if I can remember to breathe correctly.
Breathe better, not correctly.
Yeah, breathe better. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. I was thinking of the wrong note in my head. Okay, thank you. Upon one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay, conversing with a young lass who seemed to be in pain, saying, William, where you go, I fear you'll ne'er return again.
Nice. Much better. Tongue.
All right. No, breath. Okay.
Let's call it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little tired today, but good
You're
job.
good.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
have to figure out a way to wake myself up because I gotta make it till Saber comes in.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll need it.
I get to go back to packing stuff, so that'll be fun.
Woo! Have fun with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no promises. All
Yeah.
right.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks for the lesson.
Of
See ya.
course. See ya. Yeah, I'm like falling asleep in my chair a little bit. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to keep me excited. And there is a little something. I was looking for something to hype me up a little bit. I have I sent this to Moni.
I confirmed me singing at Offkai before I knew the Hololive Ian lineup. I've been wanting to check out Numi for a while. Don't even feel bad, dude. There's so many VTubers out there, even I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. It's super cute. Monty's on the diss track. I love Monty, man. I can't wait to do things with Monty. Hell yeah. I feel like she cooks really hard on music. Also, I've said this before, but I'll say again. Right, TAs, I confirmed me singing at
Yeah.
Offkai.
The problem with coffee or Red Bull is that it's gonna last for 8 hours and then I won't sleep that well. So it'll just exacerbate the problem. Despite my protestations, yeah. Stimulants, yeah, they have a half-life. That can make it very difficult to sleep. So the doesn't make sense to force it. No, I mean it is never sleep. No, I just gotta kind of get through. I think a little bit of practicing will be all right. Yeah, monocork, that might be the play, but also like I mean, Saber and I worked on the tune. Saber and I worked on the tune last night because I kind of knew this would happen because I was, I knew I ran out of I was, I only had one pill left for the ADHD drugs, and I was like, well, tomorrow's gonna suck. you know. So, well, so I go to the streams to relax whenever I'm riled up, which I have been for a while. Yeah, I was a little worried about Baji's health, but then I was also like, I think I was anxious about like knowing that that was going to happen to me if I didn't take a break, and I didn't want to admit it, so that furthered the anxiety. And then my body does what it does. I have problems with cystic acne, so whenever I like don't sleep or I start to get a lot of stress, I'll get like little cysts, and that's usually my sign that if I don't slow down, like it'll get bad. So I got a few of them. They'll go away. It's fine. But it's like, I'm going too hard. Streaming is, I think it's therapeutic in terms of the, but so sleep. If I'm awake, I love to stream and I love to watch streamers. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Yeah. As shitty as it is, it's nice to have an early warning and they heal. They're not I've been on 2 rounds of Accutane, so they don't, like this scar. I don't know if you noticed the discoloration. That was a cyst. So I got a couple of those. So that it happens. But they're not that big anymore. It was bad when I was a teenager. Now they're tiny and they're dealable. But anyway, gross, but I'm pretty damn tired. Like I'm falling asleep in my chair. And Saber and I made progress on the beat last time, and we figured out who's going to go where, which was the main problem. And I was telling Katie this before. It's like, Baji's sick, Daryl's sick. They'll probably be fine in a few days, right? But if I'm exhausted in a few days, then we have a real problem, right? Because then I can't track. So it's probably sensible to call it. I just feel bad for Saber. And then we didn't get to the dossier. It's just that's something I gotta do. Yeah. Let me just tell Saber. I want to see if oh, here's something that's cool though. Yeah. I might wait for one thing. A friend of mine reached out who's a game designer, very comfortable in Unreal Engine. Never mind. A friend of mine who's very comfortable in Unreal Engine. Said he wanted to try making like a VTuber live venue. So that I could do like a concert on a stage. Like it would be come in phases. Like I could do a concert on a stage. Yeah, VR chat in Unreal. Yeah. So people could join a lobby and there could be like games and stuff like that. It could be overkill. But we have no chill. Right? There are people who do it as well. So it's not an unheard of solution. And Sysmel has made plenty of games. Like Sysmel has won awards for game design. So, you know. Yeah. Exactly. Now I told yeah, Dovos. Sysmel's made multiplayer games before. So, yeah. I wouldn't know the first thing about running or managing this project. I don't know how possible all this stuff is. But we'll yeah. I'll see. All right. Yeah, so it's like I said in my tweet. I can't yell at anime girls about overdoing it and then be an absolute hypocrite. And then project my frustrations and my own limitations upon them. Not that I'm wrong to tell Daryl and Baji to take care of themselves. I always got to be careful I'm coming from the right place. And I wasn't entirely. So, just to call myself out on it. And yeah, now I should get some sleep and we'll find somebody to raid. Sysmel is not home right now. Hey, that's cool, Jordan Scott. I'm gonna raid Jordan Lane. Jordan is Jordan Lane's dope. You guys will like Jordan. She's not a VTuber. Oh wait, Rosa, if you got something, I'll keep me awake. I hop on a call so that I don't have to stop streaming, which is my favorite thing to do. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Let's raid Jordan. Jordan is a friend of mine from Mixer, and yeah, I would be putting you in a weird position, Rosa, because I just got done saying how tired I am, and I ran out of my ADHD drugs. I'll thank you for the gifted, yo. So like, it'd be like super hypocritical, but it'd be funny, but not funny at the expense of my health. That would be the joke. So, not a very fun punchline, but the idea is funny, and like, you know. Anyway, yeah, Jordan. She's got a lot of viewers today too, which is great. Jordan deserves it. We miss Mixer. I guess. Even though she's more successful now on Twitch than she was on Mixer. All right. Good night, y'all. Good day. There we go.